Hi Sam. Today, we're going to explore the word
bestimmt,
Hey Alex.
Bestimmt.
That sounds interesting. What does it mean?
bestimmt,
can mean several things in English. It usually translates to certain or definite. However, it can also mean decided or determined. The most common usage is definitely certain. Just be careful, as it might sound like the English word best, but they are quite different.
That's good to know. How do you use
Bestimmt.
in a sentence?
Great question. When using it as an adjective, you would say,
das ist bestimmt richtig.
which means that is certainly correct. As a noun, it's a bit different, but we can focus on the adjective for now. The article is
Die,
in plural, and it's feminine, so it's
die Bestimmtheit,
for the noun form.
I see. What about the grammar? Are there different forms for
Bestimmt.
Yes, there are. As an adjective, you have the comparative form,
bestimmter,
and the superlative form.
am bestimmtsten,
The opposite would be
unbestimmt,
meaning indefinite.
what about verbs? Is there a conjugation for
Bestimmt.
Actually,
bestimmt,
is primarily used as an adjective. But if we look at the verb form,
bestimmen,
which means to determine, it's interesting. In the present tense, you would say,
ich bestimme, du bestimmst,
and
sie, es bestimmt,
in the past tense, you could say,
ich bestimmte,
and in the perfect tense, you would say,
ich habe bestimmt,
the imperative is,
bestimme,
That's quite a lot. Where does the word come from?
bestimmt,
comes from the Middle High German word,
bestimmen,
which itself stems from the Old High German.
bestimmen.
It's fascinating how over time the meaning has evolved from simply to limit to its current use implying certainty.
That is fascinating. So, how do we break down
Bestimmt.
Let's break it down. The root is,
Stimm,
which relates to tuning or adjusting. The prefix adds a sense of completeness. So, when you put them together, it conveys the idea of being completely tuned in or certain about something.
That makes sense. Are there similar words I should know?
Absolutely. Here are some examples. First, there's,
bestimmen,
which means to determine. Then we have,
abstimmen,
which means to vote. Another is,
verstehen,
meaning to understand. You could also look at,
einstimmen,
which means to agree, and,
umstimmen,
meaning to change one's mind. For nouns, you might find,
die Bestimmung,
meaning determination, and,
die Unbestimmtheit,
meaning indefiniteness. Lastly, there's,
die Bestimmtheit,
which refers to certainty.
Wow, those are a lot of related words. How can I use
bestimmt,
in real-life situations?
Let's practice with some sentences. Imagine you're at a meeting. You could say,
das ist bestimmt ein gutes Konzept.
which means that is certainly a good concept.
das ist bestimmt ein gutes Konzept.
Got it.
Great. Now, imagine you're at a restaurant. You might say,
Das Gericht ist bestimmt lecker.
which means the dish is certainly delicious.
Das Gericht ist bestimmt lecker.
I like that.
Perfect. Now, think about traveling. You could use,
Wir sind bestimmt am richtigen Ort.
meaning we are certainly in the right place.
Wir sind bestimmt am richtigen Ort.
I'm getting the hang of this.
You're doing wonderfully. Now, let's talk about the gender of the noun forms. The feminine ending,
Heit. Die Bestimmtheit.
can help you remember that it's feminine. You can visualize it as a confident woman who knows exactly what she wants.
That's a fun image to remember.
Good. Now, as for usage notes,
Bestimmt.
is often used in informal situations but can also be formal depending on context. Typical collocations would include phrases like,
Bestimmt sicher.
meaning certainly safe, or
Bestimmt klar.
meaning certainly clear. And remember, don't confuse it with,
Unbestimmt.
which means indefinite.
I'll keep that in mind. Can you give me some example sentences using
Bestimmt.
Sure. For example,
Es ist bestimmt ein guter Tag.
means it is certainly a good day. Another one is,
Ich habe das bestimmt schon einmal gehört.
which translates to, I have certainly heard that before. You could say,
Du bist bestimmt müde.
meaning you are certainly tired.
I understand.
One more,
Das ist bestimmt ein Fehler.
meaning that is certainly a mistake. And finally,
Wir haben das bestimmt richtig gemacht.
which translates to we certainly did that right.
These examples are really helpful. Can you quiz me a bit on what I've learned?
Of course. First question, what does
Bestimmt.
mean in English?
It means certain or definite.
Correct. Next, what is the comparative form of
Bestimmt.
is it?
Bestimmte.
Yes, it is. Third question, how do you say we are certainly in the right place in German?
Is it?
Wir sind bestimmt am richtigen Ort.
Exactly. Fourth question, what is the opposite of?
Bestimmt.
That would be
Unbestimmt.
Well done. Last question, can you give me a sentence using?
Bestimmt.
sure.
Das ist bestimmt lecker.
Means that is certainly delicious.
Fantastic job, Sam. You really grasped this word well today. To summarize,
Bestimmt.
means certain, it can be used in various contexts, and it has interesting roots and related words. Keep practicing, and you'll use it like a pro.
Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed learning about
Bestimmt.
today.